Good morning, students. Next problem of account current now. On 1st January 2018, X's account in Y's ledger showed a debit balance of rupees 5,000. The following transactions took place between Y and X during the quarter ended 31st March 2018. Okay, so balance on 1st January is given rupees 5,000, which is debit balance. January 11, Y sold goods to X rupees 6,000. On 24th January, Y received a promissory note from X 3 months date rupees 5,000. On 1st February, X sold goods to Y rupees 10,000. On February 4th, Y sold goods to X rupees 8,200. On 7th February, X returned goods to Y rupees 1,000. On 1st March, X sold goods to Y rupees 5,600. On 18th March, Y sold goods to X rupees 9,200, and on 23rd March, X sold goods to Y rupees 4,000. So here accounts were settled on 31st March 2018. There was a printing mistake. Accounts were settled by means of check. So we have to prepare account current to be submitted by Y to X as on 31st March 2018, taking interest into account at 10% per annum. Okay, calculate interest to the nearest multiple of a rupee. We have to round off the amount of interest. So in this way we have to prepare now in this problem X in account current with Y. Transactions started on 1st January with balance and they will be up to 31st March. So calculation will be from 1st January 2018 to 31st March 2018. Okay, let's start. So in this problem we have to prepare in the books of Y X in account current with Y. Interest up to 31st March at 10% per annum. Rate of interest is 10% per annum and transactions are from 1st January to 31st March. We have to take into account these 3 months. Okay, first we will calculate number of days. On 1st January 2018, A's account shows debit balance of rupees 5,000. So this is the entry on 1st January. 1st January due date, this is balance amount, so same amount, date will be due date. We have to calculate number of days. All days of January 31st, because 1st January we have to include as it is a balance amount. February 28, March 31st, so total amount is 90, total days 90. Then I will write the dates first here. Next date is January 11. Then next date is February 1st, because we can include January 24. Due date is different. January 24, then February 1st, then February 4th, February 7th, then March 1st, March 18, and March 23. Okay, in this way First January, 11th January, 24th January, February 1st, 4 and 7, March 1st, 18 and 23. Understood? Correct. Now we will calculate number of days of next transaction, that is January 11. January 11 due date will be January 11. So 20 days of January, 28 days of February and 31 days of March. So total days 79. Then in case of January 24, due date will be after 3 months. So February, March, April 24 first plus 3 grace days, 27th April it is. So we have to calculate days after March, after 31st March, 27th day, 27 days of April. Now February 1st, 1st February, due date will be February 1st. Dash in January, 27 days of February and 31 days of March. So total amount is 58, total days 58. Then February 4th, 0 days of January, 24 days of February and 31 days of March. So it is 55. 7th Feb, dash days of January, 21 days of February and 31 days of March. So it is 52. Then March 1st, dash January, dash in February and 30 days of March. So total days 30. Then 18th March, remaining 13 days of March, and here remaining 8 days, correct, 8 days of March. So these are the number of days you have to take to calculate the product. We are solving this problem or preparing this account using product method. So we have to make multiplication of days and amount here. Okay, so let's start now. First entry will be on January 1st. January 1st, due date same, particulars to balance brought down. Amount given in the problem is debit balance of rupees 5,000 in the first sentence. So amount is 5,000. Number of days 90. So multiplication is easy, 4,50,000. Then next entry, January 11. January 11, to sales account. Amount is 6,000. Number of days 79. So 79 into 6,000, it is 47,400. Correct. Next entry, 24th January of Y received a promissory note from X, 3 months date. So January 24, due date we have calculated, it is April 27. Buy bills receivable account. Amount is 5,000. Days negative 27. So multiplication is 1,35,000 negative. Okay. Now next entry, February 1st. Again, entry of X sold goods to Y. On February 1st, X sold goods to Y. Means Y purchased goods from X. Okay. So on February 1st, buy purchases account. Amount is 10,000. And number of days 58. So 5 58,000 it is. It is 58,000. Now next entry, February 4, Y sold goods to X. So 4th February. To sales account. Amount is 8,200. Days 55. 8,200 into 55, it is 4,51,000. Then February 7, X returned goods to Y. X returned goods to Y means it is sales return. So on February 7th, by sales return account, amount is 1,000. Number of days 52. So it is 52,000. Next entry, 1st March, X sold goods to Y on 1st March. So March 1st. By purchases account, amount is 5,600 and days 30. So it is 1,68,000. Next entry now, March 18, Y sold goods to X, rupees 9,200. So March 18 here. To sales account, amount is 9,200 and on 18th March, days 13. It is 1,19,600. तोंडी केले, I think it is correct, but let me check. Correct, 1,19,600. Okay. Now the entry of 23rd March, X sold goods to Y, rupees 4,000. So again on March 23rd, by purchases account, amount is 4,000. Number of days 8. So it is 32,000. Correct. Now we have to calculate balance of products on 31st March. So March 31st, by balance of products, let me calculate balance of product here. $47,400, 4,51,000, 1,19,600 plus 52,000 plus 50,000 minus 1,35,000. So the balance is balance of product. I was checking here, this multiplication is wrong. It should be 5,80,000. Okay, so 5,80,000 as per my calculator, 5,80,000 into, sorry, plus 52,000 plus 1,68,000 plus 32,000. It is minus 1,35,000. It is 6,97,000. And here 4,50,000. This is 4,74,000. 4,51,000 and 1,19,600. The total amount is 14,94,600. So here 14,94,600 minus 6,97,000. So balance is 7,97,600. Okay. So now we have to calculate interest on this amount. We will write here working note. Interest is equal to 7,97,600 into 10% into 1 upon 365. Okay, so 7,97,600 into 10% divided by 365, so it is 118.52, 218.52, that is 219. So interest is 219 rupees. Will enter this year March 31st to interest account. Amount is 219, and now we will tally interest column, sorry, amount column. Okay, total of debit side is 28,619. So 28,619, 28,619. Total of credit side is 25,600. So difference is 3,019 by bank account. As they told us that accounts were settled by means of check, so by bank account was settled on 31st March. Okay, in this way you have to prepare account current in this problem. Prepare it, and if there is any doubt you can ask. Okay, that's all.